Hey guys, what's up? So today I'll be coming at you guys with an awesome vlog here. The Plainview Holiday Inn card show. This was a show I biked 36 miles to, which was pretty crazy. But it was well worth it. Some great deals to be had. So yeah,
made it.
Get into it, guys.
Gotta walk in this walking in.
Made it into the show, guys. It was a little packed there at first. Hard to move around. But it was really awesome to get into the show and found this wax display. Always loved to pick up some wax. So ended up picking up some of these random packs, loose packs. Was looking to find some loose packs to save up for a nice pack opening soon. And yeah, that was a really awesome deal on those. You guys are going to hear a quick message from Behind the Diamond. Ended up stopping by his booth too, which was pretty awesome. He put on the last show I went to.
What's going on, guys? It's John from Behind the Diamond. My next show is October 9th. Be there. And I also have a trade night, September 29th, 6 to 9 at the VFW Hall, Long Island, New York.
From Behind the Diamond, guys, went over to Awesome Wax Display here and was looking around. You guys will see more of this wax display a little bit later, but we're going to get to Sports Fan, and he's going to show off an awesome card here.
Cool. We got Sports Fan here, and picked up
this up today.
Mookie Wilson and Bill. That's a sick card.
Thank you.
Sick Mets card. I'm assuming you're a Mets fan?
Yes.
So I'll see you around.
Ended up chatting with Sports Fan for a while. Awesome guy. Go follow him on Instagram. And then I saw this bargain bin. Saw someone digging through the bargain bin. Some cool baseball stuff there. Patrick Williams, he saw. Didn't really find much except for one card, a Shaq rookie, which you guys will see. And ended up looking through the display cases too. There's some pretty sweet stuff, as you see that Juan Soto. Some nice relics. How about that nice Shohei pink Acuna auto, Judge, Bo Bichette. So some fire stuff here. And just an awesome display case. And you guys will see a really cool Jalen Hurts 101. A little blurry there. That was a really sweet card. So ended up picking up that Shaq at that display. Negotiated down a little bit. And there was actually a second room here, which I was shocked to see. I didn't think they had another room here. And it was really cool. You got the sunlight shining in that room. Mainly vintage here, as you guys see. Some Kobe's, some other older vintage. That was really cool to see some vintage and another part of the show with more space to move around. It was kind of like a trade/talk chat area, I would say, of the show. It wasn't really packed in there except for some people looking for vintage. Some cheaper slabs there. I ended up not picking up any of those. They kind of interest me, but went over to find these binders with some awesome autos. Ended up working out a deal with those autos. That was a pretty good deal, which you guys will see in my recap, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, ended up working out a deal for those. Was looking in the showcase too. There's some nice Crosby autos. Then went over to this nice display. Didn't end up picking up anything there. It was a little bit of a unorganized, just piles of cards, but that was pretty cool to see. I kind of like those type of displays sometimes. Here's the second part of the wax. Nothing really much there for me, but still some nice modern wax. Went to this showcase. There was some really sweet stuff, like that Trae Young, some Luka, Wayne Gretzky rookie, so some sweet stuff. How about that LeBron chalk toss? That card is really sweet. Some Kevin Durant. Really like this display. A bunch of great slabs. I think it was mainly slabs, so if you guys like slabs, that was the showcase to have. Here was another cool vintage / modern card display, which was cool. A lot of vintage at this show, as you guys are going to see here. There's probably about 20 tables with vintage, so that was kind of cool to see. Not a big vintage guy, but there's a lot of modern stuff too, so it was a mix of tables. A lot of vintage at that table. You see all the binders. A lot of people did pick up vintage at the show. I saw cash for your cards. Didn't end up making a deal at that table. A lot of vintage again. Vintage is, I guess, what sells, guys. Seems like it's what's hot. I don't know if you guys know anything about vintage, just let me know down below. And here's a really cool display. How about those Breeze autos? A little pricey on them, but still some nice stuff. That was a really cool Brady, a Mahomes rookie. So some really sweet cards. That was a Josh Allen auto for 400, I believe. Sweet deals here at this table. Didn't actually end up picking up anything, but awesome stuff. Some Lucas stuff sells well. Super hot player always. And also had some free candy at that booth, which was kind of weird to see. Never see that happening at a show. There's also some of those grab bags, which I had picked up before. Was walking around just looking for that one deal and ended up stopping at this table. Really random table, kind of, because there's baseballs and other memorabilia and only a little stack of cards. But saw that Ryan McMahon auto, ended up picking it up, which was cool. It was pretty cheap. I think they're like 2 for $5. Got another auto there. Went back to this wax booth. Was really hoping to maybe pick up something at this table, but didn't end up doing anything really there.
A guy over
Here's
here,
some of that stuff.
I appreciate it.
Cool play.
And this guy over here,
Bought this Acuna today.
how much
Card
you
to my
pay?
collection. So it was a trade and cash, so I paid $50 and a Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome.
That was pretty cool. Ended up getting that person to subscribe to me, and that was pretty awesome. Then I looked at this E-Tops display. A lot of E-Tops, Allen and Ginter sealed cards here. A little bit of weird display because you don't see these all the time. Justin Verlander rookies. They're uncirculated, I believe, the E-Tops and Allen and Ginter, whatever tops they call them. So some cool stuff here. You don't see these all the time. Some older 2000s cards. And the show started to die down a little bit because of the football season, first week of football. Went over to Behind the Diamonds, was digging through some of his bins. Didn't have the 25-cent bargain bins out, unfortunately, but still was digging, looking. Didn't actually end up picking up anything, but there's some cool stuff in there, no doubt about it. Was scrolling real quick. Ended up looking through this $2 bin and some pretty solid deals in there. Got some nice stuff, which you guys will see in my recap and right here. Some nice deals in this $2 bin. Actually ended up getting one free. So some cool stuff there, nothing crazy. That was pretty cool. Ended up also picking up another lot here. Some nice stuff, some nice deals in this lot. You guys will see all of the breakdowns in the recap. How about that CeeDee Lamb? A nice Zach Wilson. And picked up this Topps Series 1 box. It attracted me, a retail box. Wasn't going to pick it up. Wasn't sure about it, but ended up picking it up. You guys will see more details in the recap. Walked around a little bit here. Hunting for a good deal here, guys. Started to get a little bit less crowded. Easier to move around. So that was really good. Was still hunting out for the deal. Ended up finding this another nice lot. And, yeah, some awesome stuff there. Javonte Williams auto. That really attracted me. I think he has some potential. That awesome Zeke patch, which, again, guys, you'll see in my recap in a separate video. Went back over to the same table and was looking around again with the Juan Soto. Seeing if I could make any deals. There's some pretty awesome stuff at this table. How about that triple, whatever, quadruple auto in the background? That might have had 12 autographs. That's how crazy that booklet was to see. Just some crazy stuff at some of these tables, guys. Some awesome stuff, variety. You see the Vlad. You see some Mahomes at a lot of these tables. Some Kyler. A lot of cool stuff at a lot of these tables. Some awesome inventory at the show. Just got to say that, guys. Jalen Hurts, Vlad Jr. auto. That is super sweet. Justin Herbert, Peyton Manning auto. That was really sick to see. And, yeah, went over to another display here. Football, basketball. A lot of great stuff. So there's a lot of modern displays, too. Again, there's some vintage. So the show pretty much had it all, guys. Awesome show to go to. Definitely recommend making it out to a local, smaller show. Or if you guys have a show near you to go to. Pretty awesome show right here. And was walking around still a little bit. Just walking around seeing if I could close a deal on anything. And went to this deal, which saw it had 75% off mark prices. Didn't end up closing a deal here. No really great deals on a lot of these. They're a little bit marked up, but still pretty cool to see someone trying to sell a card cheap, 75% off. You never know, that could work. And went over to this random mix of cards at this booth. There was some newer stuff, and then there was some older there. That was kind of a weirder booth. Saw some more vintage here, unfortunately. Looking for some modern. Yeah, walking around a little bit here, as you guys will see right now.
See if there's a last minute deal to be had,
Have like good services, same thing. Now everybody's doing it
And this was my last table of the show, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This was an awesome vintage display. You see some 1909 cards there. Pretty crazy cards here. And the guy was pretty cool. He was telling the stories behind it. That was really awesome to see. Awesome vintage display here. But hope you guys enjoyed that. That was an awesome show. And stay tuned for the recap to come. See you guys later. Peace out. 36 miles.